What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with Tomorrow. I am your host, Mike Kinney, and with me today,
I am your starstruck co-host. To my left, directly off camera, is the honky tonk man. Across the hall here, Axe and Smash of Demolition. You got Chavo Guerrero, you got Papa Shango. Oh my God. But I'm your co-host, Randy Herrig, in a world of my own today. This is great.
This is pretty cool. We are live at WrestleCon here in Minneapolis as we get ready for SummerSlam weekend with the WWE. Randy and I are lucky enough to be a part of this convention. Right behind this curtain is an AWA legend, Greg Gagne, who's signing autographs on that side. They're all over the place.
The Killer Bees are right behind you.
Unbelievable. Yep.
Oh, man. So, baby.
The fans are piling in. I mean, we are shooting live. Fans are walking by us. We've been able to meet and greet several people so far. We're going to be here all weekend.
In the few minutes that the door's been open, half an hour or something, I can't tell you how many people we have talked to, and everybody here, their mood is at a fever pitch. Everybody's having a ball. Everybody's smiling. No negativity. Yeah.
There's so much wrestling history that's surrounding us right now. Right across from us, Randy mentioned we're looking at the tag team that just recently got inducted into the Hall of Fame, Demolition. We got to watch them put their makeup on. As a fan, that was pretty cool.
Oh, my God. You can't make it up, dude. That's the cool stuff you don't get to see.
That is true. But before we dive into this episode, we would love for you to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram at wwt.pod. We're on TikTok at Wrestling with Tomorrow. Don't forget to find us on YouTube as well. Subscribe, like, share, do all that fancy stuff that everybody else asks you to do, but you never do anyway.
But you're way cooler. You're our audience, and we know that you'll do it for us.
That is true. Listen, the podcast continues to grow. We just appreciate you all so much. It continues to grow over on Patreon. Even if you want to join our Patreon for free, we have options for you there. We have different tier levels where you can be a part of this very podcast. We'd love to have you on.
That's right.
Patreon.com/Wrestling with Tomorrow. We want to thank everybody that's already stopped by the booth. We're doing this thing where people are coming by and they're cutting a promo on themselves with the Turn It Up title over their shoulder, and it's very, very cool so far.
Dude.
He's grabbing the belt right now off our table. There it is. If you're only listening, you're going to have to go onto YouTube to see this thing. But Randy's marking out for the Turn It Up Championship belt. So
be marking out for this. Come on.
Oh, it is a crazy day here. But yeah, we're slinging some merchandise. I was hoping to have more giveaways than what we have, but unfortunately they didn't arrive in the mail yet. But we are hopefully getting them the next day or so we can get some out to the masses.
Absolutely, dude. I've said it twice already. We've been here for five minutes, and I'm so excited. This is just awesome.
It is pretty cool, man. We're gonna continue on with the podcast. We got a lot to cover today. But before we do that, Randy, I'm going to tag you in for your hot tag. Do it.
Dude, my hot tag is being in an event like this. You get to see people dropping all their worries, laying work aside, laying the problems at home aside, and not homicide.
No.
Holy smoke.
No.
Problems at home aside. And coming here and having a ball with a million other people, or at least it feels like, with similar interests. Everybody here is comparing the autographs they got on what figure they bought, their championship titles. I've even got a picture with our title and their title, and we swapped them and took a picture together. We're having a ball here today.
Yeah, we are having an absolute great time.
So, like, my hot tag, Mike, I'm going to tell you,
Go ahead, sorry, I'm messing with the audio here.
You're killing me, Smalls.
That's what I do.
You know him, Mr. Technical Screw Up, Mike Kinney.
We're live on location. Something's bound to go wrong.
It's true. Nah, man, I can hear you well.
Okay.
I think we're okay. I think take time and go to things like this. There's no admission. You're not obligated to spend anything. You're not obligated to do anything.
Yeah.
Go make some friends. Say hi, to some wrestlers. Have a ball. This is the kind of environment that's very rare. And whether you're going to SummerSlam or not, I mean, I don't have tickets. So, it's going to be too late for you to give me some tickets now. But shoot, I would have went with you.
I'll bet you would have.
Darn right. I didn't go the last time, and I still regret it. So, but, I think you get to these events like this where you can totally recharge your batteries. Nothing too serious. Nothing negative going on. See some old friends, make some new ones, and just genuinely enjoy yourself. Kind of like you used to be able to do that Christmas morning when you're so excited and there's not a problem in the world. It's a rare feeling to be able to go back to that when you get to be an adult. So I am so thankful I am here, man. This is the greatest.
I've never been to anything like this. I mean, I've been to comic book conventions and all that kind of stuff where you meet celebrities, but nothing specifically related to professional wrestling. We're looking across the way. We've got fans taking pictures with Chavo Guerrero over here, The Godfather over here. It's a great place to be. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So yeah, there's your. Was that the finale of your hot tag?
Yeah, my thing is take. Hey, what's up, dude? Take some time. Take some time for yourself. Go and do some of these things.
Yeah.
And blow off some steam because you're worth it. You are worth it, and you go through a lot.
There's a lot going on in the Twin Cities right now. There's about 8 to 10 wrestling shows happening around the WWE event. It's bringing people in. We met somebody from Orlando a few minutes ago.
Yep.
They're flying in from all over the place to be a part of this, and we're just very, very happy to be here amongst all of it. Again, not been to anything like this before, but I'll tell you something. I have an ECW signed turnbuckle. You've seen this thing. For those of you that know me at all, I'm a huge ECW guy, and the turnbuckle signed by about 27, 28 different guys. There's about 3 guys here that I have to get them to sign it.
It is a grail piece. If you're an ECW fan or an autograph collecting, this is a one-of-a-kind piece.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'll post it. I'll post it on the Wrestling with Tomorrow Instagram after I get it fully signed for all of you to go and check out. But I'm actually kind of nervous to meet Tommy Dreamer. I've never met Tommy Dreamer, and he was essentially, the poster boy for ECW for such a long time, and never met the guy. And I got to get him to sign that turnbuckle. It'd be incomplete without it, I believe.
Oh yeah, he's a got to have.
Yeah.
There's certain you got to have Sabu, you got to have Rob Van Dam, you got to have Tommy. There are. What's up, dude? There are so many.
You wanna come in for a cameo?
Dude, come in.
Come back here. Come in for a cameo.
Oh God.
We've got Minnesota wrestling sensation Matthias with us. Tell the people what's up.
Oh, well, see, I am every woman's greatest dream and every man's worst nightmare. North Dakota's #1 heel, Matthias here, and people begged me to come to WrestleCon because I'm already booked out all weekend. But this is my one free night, so I thought, why not come to WrestleCon and see you bald old guys?
Hey, let me ask you something. We usually don't get guests on, so I'd love to ask you a question if that's okay.
Yeah, yep.
What's it feel like to be the third coolest person on the camera right now?
Oh, well, at least
Suck
you
it.
at least you could say I'm cool. At least I'm cool.
We're all here having a ball.
Absolutely. If I'm on camera, I'm cool. Then that's all that matters to me.
That's absolutely.
That's all that
right.
matters to me. What are you guys doing up here at WrestleCon?
We're just meeting fans, trying to get everybody. You got fans going here now.
This guy sucks.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got haters. I mean, I've been coming up here. I've been recognized at least 10 times, and now I got people yelling at me. So, do I deserve this? Especially
Quite
your guys' booth. You should say something on my behalf.
You deserve to get booed.
Quite possibly deserve to get booed.
Defend me, please. All right, fine. I guess I'll just go off on my own then. Whatever.
You and all your friends. You're walking by yourself, so you better catch up with.
Walking by myself.
I'm going to tell you this. If you got no friends here, that will be a short time coming because everybody's here having a ball. You're going to find some real soon.
As Batista says, I walk alone, right?
There it is. It's true.
All right, guys. Have a good WrestleCon.
Hey, thanks for stopping in, brother.
All right, so we were talking about Tommy Dreamer a minute ago. That's super cool, by the way, that we have some local indie talent that's coming by and saying hello to everybody. Who are you? I haven't asked you yet. You're fucking eating on camera. This son of a bee. So
Just
first
for
of
you,
all,
man. Just for you.
First of all, tell everybody, how you doing, buddy? Doing good, doing good. Randy is eating pretzels.
I was eating.
Yeah, well.
Dude, if you don't like these or if you got a prop,
stop putting them over.
Stop it.
Jesus.
Okay, Shane.
Yeah, Shane. See, I learned something from him.
Well, you shouldn't have listened. It's like the start down the wrong shitty road.
What's going on, guys? So, I told you Tommy Dreamer's kind of the one that I'm a little nervous to meet. Never met him before. He's been around a very, very long time. Who are you nervous to meet? Anybody at all?
You know, I've grown a lot. I've met a lot of celebrities over the years. So it's a little harder for me anymore. It used to be that it would be anybody. If you would have asked me at one point, and this will never happen now, but to meet Hulk Hogan, I would have been just terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. I would love to meet Tommy. I'd love to meet Rhino. They're both here. Rob Van Dam is going to be here, and I actually...
Uh-oh. Randy's grabbing something here.
I have this with. This is one of my Grail figures from my actual personal collection. I'd like to get this signed. Now, I've met him before. It's been several years ago.
He's right on the other side of that banner, and people are already lining up on that side. Rob Van Dam has a line of people.
Well, it's because he's the whole fucking show.
Apparently so.
But I may get a little nervous around him, just saying. But on your face.
Fucking terrible. Randy just on your face to me. So if you get it, you get it. Anyway. Rob Van Dam, absolutely. And his wife is here. Did you know they had twins, by the way?
Oh.
Rob Van Dam and his wife.
Oh, you meant that.
No, not that.
No, I did not know that.
Yes, they did.
Very cool.
Bless their hearts. And they still made it to a convention with twins.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
That was unfortunate. Okay.
I wrote down some other things here. So who at WrestleCon would be the strangest person to ask for fatherly advice? Of all the stars that are here, who's the strangest person that you would ask for fatherly advice?
He's not here today. He's here Sunday. Would that count?
Sure, he's part of WrestleCon, yeah.
Then I would say, ooh, the Nature Boy.
Ric Flair, probably not the best father figure in the world,
May
right?
give some strange advice. I don't know. Maybe give great advice. I have no idea.
Who knows?
I have no idea. But that's what I would say. Probably, a guy that's known for being gone and partying and gallivanting and whatnot.
Looking at the line for Rob Van Dam, is there anybody that you would wait in line to meet? Just in general. Here, not here, whoever. Anybody you would wait in line to meet?
Yeah, I'd wait for Van Dam.
Would you?
He's one of my all-time favorites.
Okay.
He's top 5 on my list for sure.
Wow.
Raven, too.
Raven, yeah, that's a good one.
I for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Love Raven. Missed out back in the day because he just turned heel. I went to a WCW show and I missed out on Brian Pillman. And that's what I'll never get it because he's gone, rest in peace.
Yeah, that would have been very, very cool.
You sir are missed. But that would have been one that he was very high on my WCW. Like I loved Sting and I liked Pillman.
Yep.
And the Steiners, of course.
Yep, very good.
But Road Warriors too, I would have loved. I would have been terrified to meet those guys. And they should be intimidating, giant spikes. This place is so crazy that you can actually pay and put Hawk and Animal spikes on here and get pictures taken with them, with the shoulder pads.
I was talking to you about this earlier. Imagine being so famous that after you're deceased, R.I.P. the Road Warriors, but after you're deceased, people are paying to take photos with your wrestling gear that you wore.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Well,
I mean, truly.
I love Hawk and Animal.
Yeah, they're
love
great.
them.
They're great.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You got audio? All right.
I don't know what you were doing.
So there was, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Everything's for sale. You can buy whatever you want.
Including the host, if you would like to buy the host.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's cheating. I'll cut you a hell of a deal. Yeah? Yeah, that sounds fair, don't it?
Randy is whoring me out to everybody here.
I don't see why not.
Jesus.
If it gives somebody to have a good time, then
$2.
great.
He just offered $2 for yours truly, and Randy took it.
Yeah, hey.
Good Lord.
I'm agreeable.
You are.
This would not be the time for me to be vending.
I don't know if agreeable is the right word, but, it is what it is.
How about awesome?
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
No, come on now.
All right, man. So let's transition just a little bit here. So being at WrestleCon, it really does put you face to face with people and memories and actual versions of yourself that you may not have thought about in years. Moments before we started filming, there was a fan that had walked up to me, someone I know from the Minnesota independent wrestling scene. They had a picture of me when I was wrestling. I think the photo was from like 2006.
Yeah.
And he had me sign it. And I was floored that he even had that. I'd never seen the photo before.
That's awesome.
And I loved the fact that he brought it for me to sign. And
Yeah,
I signed,
that's
that was no
really
problem.
cool. Somebody knew we were going to be here, Mike, and did that.
That was really cool.
That's a pretty big deal.
We had somebody else come up to us and come by and say they came here because they knew we were going to be here.
Yeah.
Dude, of all the people that are here, for them to say that about us, that's pretty remarkable.
They're not here to see Demolition. They're not here to see Kurt Angle. Not here to see Honk.
The Honkster.
They're here to see wrestling with tomorrow, like you should be.
Before I dive further into that, I do want to cover one thing with you.
Yeah.
Randy is wearing slides right now, and so a grown man's toes are exposed to the world. And I'm glad you dressed up.
You don't wear socks and slides.
Why are you wearing them at all?
Because it's hot out.
But not in here.
Yes, it is.
We got AC like a mofo pumping over the top of us right now.
You are the sweatiest man I've ever met.
That's how you know I'm comfortable.
In the Arctic.
I got a sweat rag. I got a sweat rag somewhere here, I'm sure. It's in my pocket. There it is. See? Proof that I got one.
Mm-hmm.
My point is, grown men should not have their toes showing. I'm just letting everybody know that.
Why?
It's gross. I don't know.
Why is it gross?
Because your toenails look like Freddy Krueger's claw.
That's bullshit. You just were trying to lick my toes before we went on the air.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody that.
I told him.
Kayfabe, brother.
No.
Kayfabe.
I told him no.
Now you know you didn't.
But now he's so ashamed that he's going to try to shit talk. What do you mean a man's toes should be seen? That's natural. Not like you should walk around with your ass out or nothing. Like that's,
No, if you're listening to this and you let your toes show in public as a man, shame on you.
Bullshit, dude. There's plenty of people with bare feet out there. Yokozuna? What, you gonna laugh at Yokozuna? Fucking World Wrestling Federation champion? Super fucking fly? What?
Ironically, they're both dead.
Kevin Von Erich?
Okay, he's alive.
Well, there, suck it, nerd. How'd that go for you? There's no Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
Dead. Also dead.
Also,
he probably got a fungus on his foot, and then because he was constantly barefoot, and then that's what happened.
He probably got it from Kim Chi being up his ass all the time with that stupid gimmick.
Please don't make me have to edit anything. This podcast is hard enough. All right.
I'm not editing. I'm telling you, there's plenty of room out there. You go to the pool or something, you can have your feet up. What the hell's wrong with you? You're out of line, sir.
Back to the topic at hand. The topic at hand was, I'm going to ask you straight up, as I look at all these wrestlers, right? A lot of these wrestlers they're certainly never going to wrestle again. That guy's got a Cornette shirt on. That guy rules.
Yes.
I keep thinking about they're showing up, and they're reliving a character that they lived in the 80s, 90s, whatever it is. So I beg the question.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever miss who you used to be?
Sure I do. I don't regret the things that I've done or didn't do because there's no value in that.
Well, I'm talking so much bigger than wrestling. This is not about wrestling.
I miss being back and being a kid before there was all the responsibilities. But sure, I do miss the wrestling thing. I miss booking more shows. I miss all of these things. I miss going back to when the kids were little. And, we've talked about the importance of going to all their games and dance recital, all those things that make such a difference to them growing up. You know what? For the times that I was tired after work or didn't really feel like it, but I went anyways, I'm glad I did. And damn it, I would go back and do it again.
Do you feel like there's a version of yourself that you lost somewhere along the way ever?
I'm sure. Every time we make choices and evolve into something new, there's something that's left behind.
That's true.
But, And it don't have to be like in anything negative or positive. It's just like, well, I just don't have time for this anymore. So now I'm on to something else.
I think what helps out with a lot of that, I think back about, like, do I miss a version of myself? I'm lucky enough I've been able to revisit the Gator character over the last, 18 months or so. It's pretty cool to be able to see him again, talking about him in the third person like it's not me. But so far beyond that, I think about, like growing up, I had a great childhood. I've talked about that before.
You talk about the fondness for your dad. And
the fondness for my dad.
All of that stuff.
But I think as you grow, do I miss any versions of myself? I miss nothing. I mean, I miss my childhood. I loved my childhood, but But I also think that, like, as we grow as adults, we shed some of the stuff that we didn't need, and we continue to build upon the strong pieces of our lives that are carrying us to the next day, the next year, the next level, whatever it is.
Absolutely. And I think maybe if you did go back, it wouldn't be as fulfilling as it was back then, because now you're older, you know more, you've learned more, you're into different things now. Like this was great, but I'm glad I'm where I'm at now, and I'm thankful for where I'm at now.
Yeah,
maybe that sort of thing.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, man.
So when you think about, even as a kid, what did you believe about yourself back then? What did you believe?
What did I believe about myself? I was very shy, and I had a lot of self-confidence issues. And Mike, that's actually why I have this tattoo. You won't be able to see it. It's a ghost from Mario. And he's the one that covers his eyes, and then when you turn your back to him, he comes after you. But that was me in a nutshell when I was a kid, dude. I was so worried about what everybody else thought, so I got that as a reminder to never, ever go back to that again. Either you love me for who I am, or you don't, and that's okay. But I have time for those that do, family and friends, and I'll hold them dearly to my heart until the day I die. But the rest of them can just go find something else to do.
Sure, I totally get that.
Yep. So I'm a hell of a lot different now, Mike. You would have never caught me on a microphone before. You would have never caught me talking to a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
And now you've said it yourself. I'm fucking thriving here.
You are.
I love it. I'm having a great time visiting with people.
I'm gonna actually tell you, it's been a lot of fun to be able to sit here and watch how interactive you are with people. There are people walking by that just want to talk to Randy. And it's...
Well, yeah, shit.
I mean, I'm serious, though. It's the Godfather walked by and recognized you from a show that you did with him ages ago, and you guys had a great conversation.
He's such a cool guy.
Chavo Guerrero walked by and said hello to you.
Yep.
Faved me, but not that I'm pissed about it.
Christopher
or anything,
Daniels. Yeah, that's right, Aaron. That's right. He faved Mike.
He did not fave me. I didn't even see him.
He faved him.
Fuck you, Andy. Okay.
Jealousy is
maybe a little bit.
Tainted bitch.
Would your younger self be proud of who you became?
I think so.
Tell me more about that.
You know what? I've often thought about that, and I've thought about my grandfather that I started watching wrestling with back in the day. He never got a chance to see me in the ring. And believe me, I was no technical superstar. I was nothing, but he would have been so damn proud of me. And to know that makes me feel proud of where I've come from. I feel so much better that I can talk to you and we can talk about stuff as friends, with problems. But we can visit with people, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. I'll talk to anybody in this damn room. I don't give a shit who it is.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And I kind of look at it the same way. Either they like me or they don't, and that's it. But I can do it now. I don't have to be afraid anymore.
That's such an adult point of view. I want to point that out. To be at a point in your life where you're so comfortable with who you are that you're not trying to impress anybody. You've got nobody left to impress.
Look at that dude's WCW jacket.
I know, that's pretty cool. Purple with the yellow. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, WCW, baseball, softball.
Dude, fucking look at this. Demolition's over here taking pictures with a kid in a wheelchair. It's goddamn amazing.
Awesome.
Holy shit. And they got their fucking Hall of Fame rings on?
Yeah.
That's so cool, dude.
Yes.
Wow.
If you want feel-good moments, You can just stand in the corner and watch them happen. Because this is that kind of environment. What a treat it's been. And we've been here this much. And we still got 2 more days to do this.
We have a whole weekend left, man.
I know,
it's unbelievable.
dude. I can't. I don't even know what to say.
No, we're very lucky to be here. But, talking about if you would be proud, if I were to go have a time machine and go back in time and see young Mike Kinney cutting promos on the farm and jumping off the hay racks and all that stuff, getting ready to be a wrestler, if I were to go tell him where he was going to be at, we got Ric Flair marks back there. If I were able to go back and tell him, kid, keep working at it, you're going to get there, I know that he would have believed me, but it's still so surreal that I'm living proof, and I think a lot of people out there live. You don't have to be a wrestler, but chasing something that you love for so long and being able to do that is such a... I'm so proud of it.
Nobody can ever take that away from you. You've
Right.
done it to whatever level, but nobody can ever say you wanted to be a wrestler. You never got to.
I know it.
You've done more than you probably ever dreamed, being able to get in the ring, but going on with ICP on tour and going working all these different states and different places and opponents and stuff that you got to do. You're blessed, dude, like way more than a lot of people would ever get.
There's a song that when you and I start doing the song stuff here later this fall that I'm going to touch upon that resonates so well in that exact moment, but more to come on that this fall.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Oh boy. There's a soundbite for you, Randy, doing some
That is where
Tiny
I'll
Tim.
be,
Good night.
baby.
All right, man. So
All right, I'm done with that.
Let's talk about this. What it feels like being back in an environment after we put wrestling behind us. Like for me, I'm never going to wrestle again. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't see that in my future either. I've never come out and said it, but I'm kind of past all that. I don't feel that that'll happen again. But I promise you this, like Ric Flair said, I will never retire.
Well,
I'm going to enjoy wrestling for what it is,
Yeah.
looking back on the old stuff, trying to watch the new stuff, discovering new stuff until the day I die. I will never retire.
you have to keep options open, as
That's
they say. Keep the options open.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
We're shooting the podcast live here. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah.
My name is Rick. I do prank calls for a living. It's called the Prank Call Guy on TikTok.
Nice.
Prank call guy on TikTok.
We'll have to check
There
it out.
it is.
Check him out.
There's my plug.
Yeah.
And ours is Wrestling with Tomorrow.
Yeah.
There he is, Rick. There's Rick.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, dude. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. See, another guy just so happy he just happened to walk up to the table.
Completely, just random.
Did not
yeah.
realize what we were doing.
Has
Evidently,
no
he
idea
thought
who
we
we
were
are.
just playing Heenan and Gorilla here.
Yep, you got it. I think about, again, putting wrestling behind me, but being in this environment is so strange because I can be a fan again, and I'm really, really cool with it.
Yes.
I love that part.
And you don't ever have to quit.
That's just it.
You can watch as much or little as you want, but you never have to quit.
If you're listening to this, if you're watching this, if you're a fan of hockey, football, if you're a fan of synchronized swimming, whatever it is, doesn't really matter.
Pickleball, flying a fucking kite, whatever.
You never have to retire from being a fan. And I can't tell you from a mental health perspective how important that is to really just hang on to that stuff. Be proud of that stuff.
Don't you dare let them things go that you truly love in your heart.
For
Don't
sure.
do that.
Oh my
Don't
gosh,
do that.
Right. I will say, though, that being recognized as Gator in this environment is weird.
Yeah.
But it's really cool, like in some ways, and it's not like a lot, like what, 2-3 people knew who I was, but it's still super cool, man. And so
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. This place is a ball.
Yeah, just
everybody's having a ball.
fans everywhere. Yeah. What about you? What's when you start thinking about the past versions of yourself, Randy? What do you miss? And are there versions of yourself that you wish no longer? I mean, looking back on it, you have the luxury of hindsight. Are there any versions of yourself that you're glad don't exist any longer? I know you talked about that shyness element.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's gone. That was a very difficult time, you know, and I remember back thinking, like, how can I not be this way?
Yeah.
Which seems like a real weird thing to say.
But it's isolating, right?
But I wasn't like the popular guy at school necessarily. Like, I had
But
friends
also,
and
who
everything.
gives a shit? You know, like, that's such a...
But
But I get it. I get it. In the moment, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Like, I wasn't one of those guys.
Right.
I wasn't playing on the football team. Like,
Yep.
in our town, like, the last name had a lot to do with it.
You're right.
You know, I played intramural sports with my buddies and stuff. We played football and basketball and all kinds of stuff. But
Small town politics, playa.
that kind of stuff, I don't miss.
Yeah.
But I do remember, like, how can I be somebody? And I always thought, you know, I wonder if I could, like, make people laugh.
Yeah. You're still working on that.
Right. Every time I stand up, you laugh.
It's because of those goddamn slides you're wearing.
Jealousy. Super
Okie
fly.
dokie. You've seen that scene on Dumb and Dumber where they have to file down the toenails?
Yeah.
That's you.
That's your teeth. There's, never mind, I won't even say it. But Kevin would know where I was going to go with the biter thing.
Oh boy.
But anyways, no. I thought, you know, what if I could be funny and stuff, or try to tell jokes, or try to. So I used to watch as many comedy movies and stuff as I could, and try to pick up on the funny things that they said, funny things they did. Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, dude? You look just
doing?
like Shawn Michaels.
The commissioner. How you doing, brother?
Hey, do me a favor. We're filming a podcast. Come back here so people can see you.
Yeah, come back over here.
This guy looks just like Shawn Michaels. I want everybody to see this. What's your name, bud?
My name's Jason Perigin.
And what brought you to WrestleCon?
I'm here representing the Poffo family, actually.
Oh, really?
I mean, Shawn Michaels is nice and all, but
Yeah.
I'll stick with Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
So for real,
Sure.
my son turns 15 years old next week. He said, "Dad, when you go to WrestleCon, look for a bunch of Macho Man stuff." Randy is his favorite wrestler.
I have a display right over here. I brought some of his authentic gear. You come
Oh,
by,
my.
take care. Yeah, I brought some first generation pictures too, some family pictures of him with his
I'm gonna come by and take a look.
right on the other side of the screen. Over by Dan Spivey.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yes.
come over there.
As soon as we walk in, man.
Absolutely.
You guys do a great show.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you so much. It's great to meet you.
Thanks, brother.
Fantastic to meet you. Fantastic.
You never know who's going to show up at these things.
There we go.
Amazing.
All kinds of people. I'm sorry for the Shawn Michaels comment. You look so much better as Randy.
I get it all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab one of those jackets and come back for you.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
He's got some Randy Savage, like, ring-worn stuff.
That's amazing.
Oh, my God.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to take some photos for my son.
Randy Savage, rewinding us a while.
Yeah,
He might have been somebody that I was intimidated to meet.
for sure. Yeah.
That might have been a guy that could got me.
Very cool. Very cool.
Wow, what the hell is that
Very
about?
cool.
That is so random. Wow.
All right, let's try to get back on track after that. Here's a question for you, Randy. We all live with regrets. Hopefully
Sure.
we don't. Oh, he's bringing it over here. Look at that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Dude.
Response right there. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Get into.
Look at
this.
this. Look at this here.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
That is so cool.
I don't even know what to say. That's beautiful.
You said it right when I came around the corner. You said, oh, yeah.
That's right.
That was it, guys, right here.
Only at
Oh.
WrestleCon, folks. Only at WrestleCon. Look at that.
WrestleCon, if you guys want to take a look real quick, you guys can take a look at the official Randy Savage Legacy belt that the family had made by Main Event Belts.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah. Show it to the camera here so the folks
Yeah.
at home can see it.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Randy's grabbing the belt, holding it up for the world to see. And if you're not watching us, you have to go over to YouTube to see this thing. It's a beautiful belt.
Missing something. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Look at this Easter egg here. Look at this Easter egg here.
Oh, he's got the stars on the back like Randy's trunks.
Yep.
Very cool. Man.
Some more of this stuff.
Let's stop by
I'll be
and
bringing
see
more
that.
stuff by during the course of WrestleCon.
Ooh,
Fans-
yeah.
No charge or whatever, come by, get some pictures or whatever.
Love it.
We're right
Thanks,
here at
man. We
WrestleCon,
appreciate you.
Minnesota.
Thank you so much. Wow. Unbelievable.
I did not even know that was a thing that was
I didn't
here.
see that booth earlier.
I didn't know nothing about it.
I'm calling my son immediately after this ends so I'm going to FaceTime him so he can see it.
You can call him a jealous SOB because, oh my God, that was awesome.
That was super cool. Yeah, that was so cool.
Mind blown. Mind blown.
It's going to be tough to get back on track here. Let's see. We all live with some regret of some kind.
Yes.
If you were able to go backwards in time and you had the opportunity to change any of those regrets, we're thinking about who we used to be, would you change anything at all? Anything that you regret, what would you change? Anything?
You know, I think I would like to little nitpick here and there and stuff, but I think no. Because, Mike, you and I wouldn't be here doing this. We wouldn't be with our families. You know, many, many things could have changed. Hell, we might not even been friends or nothing. I mean, so I'm going to have to say no because I feel so happy with what I have, and I feel so blessed in what I have.
You're getting emotional right now. Like,
well,
this is,
shouldn't I be?
This is
That's
amazing.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I can. I don't think I would do that.
Yeah.
I think that would be a hell of a mistake.
Yeah.
Not knowing where I would end up. You know? So I'm going no. There's little things, yeah, I wish wouldn't have happened or would have been different. Or,
Right.
You know, I think that's common. But no, hell no.
I have a
I'm
I have a
happy
few.
where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. But what do you got?
One of them has to do with time. I wish that, looking back on it, I'd have spent more time with my dad before he passed. I learned from that to try to spend as much time with the people that I love as I can.
Yes.
The other thing is that sometimes, and I'll be completely transparent with you, I'm a bit of a hothead sometimes. And I wish that I could be the calm presence at all times at home for my family. It doesn't always work like that. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think we all go through the feels.
Oh,
and
I do it.
sometimes I know.
I do it,
Like just today, my son had to tell me to basically chill out, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one because I didn't recognize it in myself enough for me to be able to chill out when a 14-year-old has to tell me, Dad, come on, man.
But two things though. One, you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect. That's the thing. And two, look at the young man that you and Bree have raised up this far that says, hey, Dad, like this isn't you. This isn't right. Look at that tremendous young man. Think of it that way.
Well, that's why I got you here. You always do a really damn good job of giving me a different perspective. Otherwise, it's just going to eat me alive.
It's not all you. You have
want to be
you have
better.
3 phenomenal kids.
I don't think I'm alone. Like, I think about all of our listeners out there. I know that you want to be better. At some point in your day, you messed something up. You want to be better tomorrow, better than you were today. And that's where I'm sitting. And I just dealt with it this morning. I wish it didn't happen, but it did. I just have to learn from it and move on. It was a great eye-opener for me, though.
Sure. But look where the kid's at.
True.
The kid's at. He's recognizing what's the normal, what's the not, and saying, "Hey, Dad, you're just a little off kilter here."
Dude, the fucking headbangers just walked by. I didn't even know they were here.
Dude, watch the Thrasher. You're not
shit.
shitting either.
It's really him.
100% they're over talking demolition.
Yes, all you former workers out there that are listening, we are marking out. It's okay. It's okay.
I ain't even ashamed.
Yeah. Why should we be ashamed at this point? Oh, boy.
Without marking out, there wouldn't be this sport. Without this sport, there wouldn't be this event. And without that, you and I wouldn't be here doing this. So
we're talking about being a dad. Tell me a little bit more. I think about how, becoming a dad has changed my identity. I do a lot of things differently as a father.
Sure you do.
I think about them before every decision I make at this point. I'm really focused on their lives and less on mine. It's that, I told my wife long ago that we were always in that building phase of our lives. And now that we have one going off to college, our sons are going into high school, we're transitioning into the next phase, not sure what to call it, but there's a phase transition happening, and it's tough because there's tears involved, there's happiness involved, and there's all these things, and we're trying to be very present for all of it. while feeling all the feels and just trying to move forward the best way that we know how.
Right.
And I don't think that we're alone in that, you know?
You absolutely are not alone in that. Every single parent, man, they all get to that age and go to college, or you have your daughter tell you one night, hey, I'm thinking about signing up for the Guards, and she signs up the next day, and bam, she's gone to basic.
As a father, I start thinking about things that have disappeared that I didn't even realize were gone. You touched on it earlier, and I just want to say how important this is. We've got a cameo in the background here. There it is. Corey is sneaking into the frame ever so gently. You want to say hi, Corey?
Hi, how's everyone?
And there he goes.
A man of few words, but when he does talk, you better listen, because it's important.
That's right.
Damn right.
But we have, I have no fucking idea what I was saying. None. No clue.
I wasn't even listening.
Oh, go figure. Go figure. No, it's the parts that are disappearing. The parts that are disappearing, right?
Yes.
It's like you touched on it earlier about that not giving a crap anymore what people think.
Yes.
And as a teenager, oh my gosh, that's just part of your life. Unfortunately, if you're a teenager and you're listening to this right now, I'm just going to tell you, you're going to get to the point in your life where you're going to realize that none of it matters. None of it. Because a lot of the people that are either bullying you or that are saying that you're a friend now, you're going to be lucky. When it comes to the friend stuff, you're going to be lucky to walk away with 2 or 3 of them that you'll carry on as friends for the rest of your lives. I want you to know that right now.
That's 100%.
And it's tough to understand that when you're living it, but I guarantee you 15 years from now, you're going to remember that old Mike said that it was going to happen, and it does happen.
It does
happen. So what I noticed as I've grown as an adult into fatherhood is that I've shed that. I really don't care, Randy. I don't care what people think anymore. I don't.
There are a handful of people in my life that I do care.
No, I'm talking about the general masses,
But the
right?
general masses, you either love me or you don't, but you're going to take me as I am, and that's what you're going to get. And
it's a great way to live. It's a great way to live.
You know, what are you going to do? Worry about it? What you going to do, brother? You worry about it all the time? You know, you live your life that way. You're not living your life then. You're living somebody else's.
Do you think it's important for our kids to understand who we were before we were parents?
Yeah, maybe.
How so?
Well, you know, like, I'll share something with you. When my boys were getting to that age, I said, you know, you're going to get a lot of ideas here coming up. You're going to wonder what it's like to drink a beer or smoke a cigarette or be with a woman or drive a car 100 miles an hour.
Right.
We all did. It's normal.
Yeah.
Understanding that we all went through this. And for them to see, hey, dad's a guy too.
That's true.
Seeing like he's this guy that, you know, he's the... Hello?
We got a fan. Oh, there she is. She's not a fan. She's actually with one of the wrestlers next to us here.
That's right. No,
no clue what we were saying.
no, derailed.
No, it was about...
You're a guy. You know, it's okay to know, you know, dad was a cat too back in the day, you know.
Were you though, Randy?
No, I wasn't. You were.
Okay. No, fuck if I was. I've been with the same woman since fucking high school. Pretty much.
That's okay. There's no dishonor in that.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, I was fortunate enough, you know, to have that return match last year. That's the one piece of my past that I wanted to share with my family. I wanted them to see that Gator character. They'd heard the stories, they'd seen the photos, they'd watched the videos.
Right.
It was so important to me that they got to experience Gator live because it was such a huge part of who I was. It helped build me into the man that I became, and I think that if they can learn what those building blocks were for me as a human being to become a man, they can look at their own lives and go, gosh, my dad did that, I can do this. My dad got laid off twice in 12 months. I can come back too and do better. I show them constantly that I'm a fighter, regardless of what phase of my life that I'm in. And that's what I want for them. I want my kids to be fighters, and they are. They've been just like the rest of us out there. They've been bullied, they've been talked down to, and they've overcome so much. They were born so premature. They had to fight for it. They've been fighting since the day they were born, literally. Literally.
Absolutely.
They were born into this world fighters.
Yes.
And I'm so incredibly proud of all three of my kids. And to show them a piece of me was an honor.
Oh, shit, man. And see, when you say that, like, I'll say, hey, none of my kids, or Nikki, she never saw me wrestle.
Sure.
Not one time. So I can see the value in that.
Sure.
Or they're wanting to show that because it was such an important piece of your life for so long.
Yeah.
To share that with your wife and kids, that's huge. Like, I can see that.
It's huge. You're absolutely right.
Damn right it is. Absolutely.
Let me ask you this. What do you hope your kids remember about this version of you?
I hope they remember me for trying to do my best. And when I come up short, trying to make it right. Trying to be the best person that I can. And hopefully they do that too. And grow up in the way that I was talking about too, where don't put so much energy on everybody else.
Right.
Keep those core people to you. It doesn't matter if the whole world loves you or not.
It's so true.
That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have these treasures that are your children or your wife or my girlfriend. We have these things that are dear to us. And you know what? To hell with the rest.
For me, I want my kids to remember that I was home.
Yes.
Dad, we talked about this in the last episode, the importance of showing up.
Yep.
Man, that's important. And I want them to just always remember Dad always showed up.
That's just it. And it's probably more important to them than it was to you.
For sure.
And it was huge to you to be there.
Huge to me.
That's what I mean.
I didn't want to miss anything.
But that's the thing. To them, it was probably even more so than that.
Yeah.
And that will be something down the line. You mark my words that they'll say, Dad was at everything. He always came. Yeah. He was always there.
I hope so.
I know that'll happen. I do.
I want that for them. I want that for me. I want that for everyone. So if you're a parent out there and you're listening to this, I want you to start thinking about it. What do you hope that your kids remember about the version of the person that you are right now?
Yes.
And if you're not that version, what do you need to do? What steps do you need to take to get there? Because they're watching. Those kids are always watching.
Yes, they are.
Those are the Iconics, those gals over there. I just realized that.
Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
Huh. How about that? All right. I don't want to dismiss them, but we got a show to do. All right, buddy. Can you, let me ask you this. Is it possible to reinvent yourself without rejecting your past?
Sure.
Tell me how.
How have you done it?
Well, I'll tell you, I tried to reject my past, and it just kept creeping up on me. I had to embrace it.
Sure.
And
absolutely,
what was happening is because I was trying to reject who I was, and I'm specifically talking about the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
It was hurting me, and it was making me less of an authentic person. And I thought I was doing the right thing, and I wasn't able to truly embrace who I am as a man without embracing the whole story.
You can't hide your past.
I know.
And I can't. I don't mean you. I mean, none of us can. Our past is our past.
I know.
And you know what? How good or bad it was, whatever it was, you did it. Live with it. Accept it. And move forward. That's the only way you can. Or you'll sit and dwell in the past for everything.
You're absolutely correct. There are people everywhere taking photos of us. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm marking out for them marking out.
Yeah. And I saw Rhino talking to the Iconics.
If he gores them, I will pop. I promise you.
If he gores them, they will pop.
I literally set you up for a nasty joke, and you did not capitalize on that.
Well,
you're growing. Look at you grow right in front of me. You're a big boy.
Well, I'm glad we have this table here.
Now we got to get you. Oh boy, not that kind of big boy.
Boing.
Yeah. We're glad the table's here so people don't have to see your toes. All right, buddy.
Superfly, man. Superfly.
Aside from socks, I want to know what else you're currently wrestling with. What are you having trouble letting go of?
I'm at a point right now where I am pretty content with myself. And it's not often that I can say that. I'm pretty content with myself. I am just thrilled right now. You know, I just became a grandpa like 6 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
See, you know, it's like
That they're even cheering in the background. Yay for grandparents.
that boy good.
That yay for grandparents.
Yeah.
Shane.
You know, there's that. I'm so thrilled to sit back now and just be me,
Yeah.
be with Nikki, and watch the kids grow and come into their own. Because I'm just a little ahead of you on the kids' schedule here.
Yeah.
I got one left in high school. She's 16. The rest of them are all into adulthood, and just watching them, you know, with the training wheels off, go and do their thing. That, I mean, I'm just thrilled with doing that now.
That's
I'm
amazing.
okay going into being grandpa.
Yep.
And I've already, like, we got the granddaughter, you know, 6 weeks. I'm already looking at getting a toy box for at the house and all these things. I'm a toy guy anyway, so
Yeah.
now I can look at little kid toys too and not feel like a weirdo.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
Yeah.
For me, I think about things that, well, you know, that I'm currently struggling letting go of is my preconceived notions about other people.
Sure.
You know, that and
Like you thought I was a dick.
Well, I always knew you were a dick, but I'm specifically talking about my professional life. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to just move beyond, you know, the bullshittery that does happen at work from time to time to all of us, and I'm trying to let that go. That is hard sometimes.
Sure.
But that's kind of the piece that I'm having trouble letting go of, but I'll get there.
Well, that work stuff can consume you. It
I
can.
know, man.
And some places are better than others.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
you know this too.
Yeah.
You worked a few jobs over time.
Yeah.
I've worked a few, like with Gladys.
Yeah.
Working with her, freaking angel.
That's my gal.
Awesome lady. And no stress is working for Gladdy, but only so much you could go. So you got to move to a higher job, more pressure, more BS to deal with that comes with the salary.
That's one of the
And
other
that
things
sucks.
that you brought up. Gladys, we've never talked about her. She's my godmother. I used to work for her 25 years ago. I wish I would have showed up more and taken my job more seriously with her. I would have showed up on time more back in the day.
Gladys and Lyle.
I love them. I love those guys.
They're
Love 'em.
phenomenal people.
They are. Well, buddy, it's that time in the show as we begin to head in that direction where we do the Magic 8 Ball question. I do have the Magic 8 Ball here at the gimmick table with us here at WrestleCon.
And I have threatened. I have threatened. If you don't act right, I have threatened to smash that thing here at the show.
Well, your buddy's with the Godfather over there. Take it over there. Let him beat the shit out of it.
I'll do
I
it.
bet he could crush it with both hands without even thinking about it.
I
He's
bet
a
you
big
Axe
dude.
and Smash can crush it.
Oh, that's a wild
or
joke.
old honk.
Hunkamania is running wild.
Yep. They should have had that.
That's
They
true.
should have had
That's
that.
true.
They should have had
You're
that.
right. You're absolutely right.
All right, 8
all right,
ball.
I got the 8 ball right here. Here it is. All
I
right.
do actually have a question now.
Okay.
I want to know, will any celebrities of the Squared Circle actually come over here and do a Turn It Up promo?
Ooh.
Will they come and do one? You know, letting us know, too, that sometimes they're down and they need a little boost up, too, like the rest of us. Will any of those guys or gals come over here and will they do a promo here with us?
Okay, I'm shaking up the Magic 8 Ball as we speak and waiting for the results. It says, cannot predict now.
You mother goose.
The 8 Ball is a mother goose.
It's a piece of goose shit. Son of a bitch.
Oh, what a great time. We're gonna start winding on the show. We're gonna enjoy ourselves here at WrestleCon. But let me give you this closing thought. You can miss who you used to be without wanting your old life back. The goal is not to erase that person or live in their shadow. Take the best parts of that person with you and keep moving forward.
Damn right.
With that being said, Randy, tell the folks out there where they can find you on the social medias of the world.
Well,
There you go.
You can find me on Facebook, Randy Herrig, of course. You can find me on Instagram, Randy_Herrig_wrestling W tomorrow with the biggest, fattest, veiniest, fleshiest handle on the format. And they won't give me a blue check mark because they're just too jealous of me. And you can also find me on YouTube at Randy Herrig WWT.
Perfect. You can find me over on Instagram as well at Gator McGraw, MAGRAW. You can find me over at KennyConfidence.com. If you need a speaker, you need someone to come and speak to your sales team about how to rebuild their resilience, rebuild their confidence, especially after setbacks, I am your guy. Let's start that dialogue. I'm on Facebook as well. You can just find me, Mike Kinney. And I got a bunch of micro brawlers here on the table, but micro brawlers are still for sale over at strictlygator.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I don't even know what the handle is, to be honest. I believe it's Kenny Confidence as well, but just look up Mike Kinney or Wrestling with Tomorrow. You shall find it.
Woo! Seek and you shall find.
And with that being said, Randy, the floor is yours to close us out. Hold on. I'm going to let you step back. This is worthwhile. I'm sorry. I have the note here, but I forgot to do it. I want to thank WrestleCon for allowing us to set up here and shoot. This has been amazing. I want to thank Corey. Corey is standing here. Thank you, Corey, for coming and helping us out. And everybody that's come by the booth, this has been a real treat to be able to see some fans and make some new ones. It is our pleasure to be at your service. So thank you so much for everybody that's listening out there that is following us along on this journey. And we are so thrilled to hear that some of the craziness that we talk about here is actually helping you out. That's why we're doing it. I want you to know that.
Yep.
Randy, the floor is yours.
So we talked about today coming to an event like this. We've talked about showing up here, letting off stresses in your life, and just decompressing. That's important. Do that. We're all dealing with something. We're dealing with stuff at our jobs. We're dealing with family members that are sick. We're dealing, maybe we've lost somebody. Any number of things. You are not alone. You are never, ever, ever alone. We're either dealing with it or we will be at some point. None of us are bulletproof. So be nice to each other. Be good to each other. Take care of each other for Pete's sake. And get to a convention. Enjoy yourself. Make a good friend like I have. And spend some time because that's important too. So thank you for watching. Like always, thanks for listening in. And arrivederci from WrestleCon number 35 in the books. So thank you. Be good to each other. We'll see you soon.